All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm upset. I am. I'm upset. Not because of this casting. This casting's great, and we'll get to that in a second. But I'm upset because of the years and years of thinking about who could play Joel and Ellie in a Last of Us movie or a show or whatever. Because there's been rumors about a show and a movie for the last few years. I feel like I never thought about Pedro Pascal as Joel, and I've liked Pedro Pascal ever since he was on Game of Thrones. I was like, this guy's really good, and then I saw him in stuff like, of course, Kingsman 2 and The Great Wall, and of course The Mandalorian, a bunch of other stuff where he had like smaller roles, like even like The Equalizer 2, Wonder Woman 1984, best part of that movie. I've always been like, this guy's really good, but he needs to stretch himself more into more dramatic stuff. Like Equalizer 2, I guess is kind of like a drama, but not really. Kingsman, obviously not. Game of Thrones is a drama series technically, but his character, he had like one really good dramatic moment, and then another one later, with the eyes. But he's never had like a really dramatic role. I don't think like a super dramatic role. And I never thought about Pedro Pascal. Love that guy. I think he's great, and I feel like he would nail it in a role like this. So I never thought about him. I thought of all these other people: Hugh Jackman, Alexander Skarsgård, some weird ones too. I was even thinking like Orlando Bloom. I just saw a movie like last year with him in it. That was like, I could see him, but like it's just weird casting decisions. That I was thinking like I could see that working. Of course, Nicolaj Costar Waldo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Jamie Lannister. Like everybody wanted him to. And I never thought about Pedro Pascal. So you know what? Hey, I feel ashamed. I do feel ashamed that I never thought about him because he's a great choice. I think we'll see if he actually is a great choice, but I think he could play that character. He's age appropriate. He's like grizzled looking. I mean, yeah, I could see him looking like Joel too when the show comes around. It doesn't matter about looking like him. Just be that character. But also Bella Ramsey. I thought she was. They're both from Game of Thrones, by the way. Technically, Pedro Pascal's been in a bunch of stuff. Mandalorian, obviously, is the big one. But they were both in Game of Thrones. Bella Ramsey played Lyanna Mormont, who was a fun character. I thought she was maybe a little too over the top in that show, but she was good in it. So when I heard that earlier today, I was like, okay, that fits. It could have been a lot of different young actresses that I could see in that role, but I guess Ellie would be good. I mean, her as Ellie would be good. But then I heard Pedro Pascal because there was also a rumor earlier today, as of recording, that it was going to be Mahershala Ali, and of course everybody got upset about that because he's not white. Which I I would understand if the character of Joel was great because he was white for whatever reason, but it's not. He's not great because he's white, so it doesn't matter as long as you get a great actor that can portray this character and actually do a decent job. Which Mahershala Ali, I don't know if you know, I think I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but I've heard it's pronounced a different way. But Mr. Ali, he's won 2 Academy Awards. Just saying. I mean, and in the span of the last few years, he's won 2 Academy Awards. So I think he would have done great. But I guess that was just more rumor. Supposedly, it's not just rumor. He might actually be in the show as a different character, which would be kind of cool. But Pedro Pascal, no Academy Awards, and also not white. But I could totally see him in this role. I think he will fit very well. I think Bella Ramsey will also do a good job. Anyway, this is the article. The article I'm using is from Variety. Here's an update. Becoming the Last of Us series adaptation. Okay, it's just about Pedro Pascal as Joel. Joel Miller. Are they going to keep his last name as Miller? I wonder. Neil Druckmann, a writer and creative director for The Last of Us video game and co-creator of the series, confirmed the news about Pascal on Twitter, writing, "And there's the other half. Stoked to have Pedro aboard our show." There you go, exclusive. Pedro Pascal. Great success, the star of The Mandalorian and Maxwell Lord. Yeah, he was the best thing in Wonder Woman 1984. I guess there's some dramatic stuff in that movie, but like a Joel style dramatic. There was also a movie I haven't seen yet. I think it's called Prospect. I could be wrong, but it's like a movie. It's a sci-fi movie. I heard he's really good in, and I wanted to see. I think it's called Prospect. It was like a low budget movie. Heard it's kind of like a slow burn, which is fine with me. I like slow burn movies as long as they're good. Obviously, like this is shit, and it's slow. But yeah, I always want to see that. But I heard he was really good in it. And Bella Ramsey as as Ellie. I think that's a good choice. Of course, the guy that did Chernobyl is also attached to right, which is I heard Chernobyl's really good. I really want to see that eventually. And oh, Ramsey was also in his Dark Materials. That's that Golden Compass show. So yeah, she was really good in Game of Thrones, and I think oh no, she was also in Holmes and Watson. Oh no, this was a horrible mistake. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure she was barely in that. That was probably. I hope not. I don't remember it. So I saw it, but I don't remember. Yeah, I saw Holmes and Watson. What's up? Oh God. Oh no. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, Last of Us. I wonder if they're gonna really follow the plot of the game to a T, or is it gonna like really broaden itself and like it's gonna be about more of like the world? Because I could see them doing that, but I don't know if they want to stretch the first game out so much. I could see it being more of a not a mini series, but like maybe only 3 or 4 seasons, especially since Bella Ramsey, like, I mean, I guess I don't know how old she is. I'm assuming like 14, 15. That's how Ellie was 14 in the first game, I think. Actually, I think it just said that here. I'm pretty sure she was. So like, I mean, over the course of like 5 seasons for just the first game or something, that'd be a little ridiculous because then she'd be the age she was in Last of Us Part 2. But I'm sure that's not what they're gonna do. It might even be like a completely different story. You never know. They could go like Joel and Ellie are the same characters, but there's a lot of differences, you know, and they totally could. And I guess that would be okay as long as it's good. But hey, it's the writer from Chernobyl, and I've heard that's a great show or a miniseries. Like, well, it's a show still. But anyway, those are our Joel and Ellie. I'm happy with it. I could see it. I totally see it. Pedro Pascal, I'm very hyped about, and she was good in Game of Thrones, so I could see her as Ellie. And she definitely showed that she could be serious. Maybe not. I haven't seen her be funny yet. Ellie is definitely more of a funny character than a serious character, at least in the first game. In the second game, good luck cracking a joke with her. I mean, she jokes around, I guess, just nowhere near as much as her original character, which I get. I totally get. It's just, you know, it's not as fun anymore when she's grumpy, and I understand why she's grumpy. It's just, you know, it's still not as fun. But anywho, Last of Us, the show. Oh, you know I'll be doing a reaction series for this shit. Hell yeah. I'm assuming this won't come out until like mid next year though. But I'm happy to see they casted at least somebody I know that's great. Again, she was only in Game of Thrones that I've seen. Well, I don't know. Maybe she was great in Holmes and Watson. Maybe I should watch Holmes and Watson again. Shit ain't happening. I watched that dog shit again. Get the fuck out of here.